Since you feel you're untouchable, I'm going to deal with you in a way you will never forget. You go collect from my hand. When you see me, even for your dream, you go bow leg run.
If you ever visited Ogbomosho, ask for Sunrise FM, the radio station that sounds professional on air but operates like a secondary school group project in real life. That office has everything: gossipers, pretenders, prayer warriors, and one staff who believes the Wi-Fi only works when she shouts, "Hallelujah!" Tade had just graduated and came to the city with one nylon bag, one dream, and a mother final instruction. My daughter, don't chase man, no, chase money, and come back to build me a house with veranda. She took that seriously. So when she got a job at Sunrise FM, she worked like her life depended on it. Tade would come to work by 6:45 a.m., dust all the tables, pray for the station's success, and still reminded herself, "Tade, focus. You came here to feed home, not to make friends with gossipers." The problem? There was already one professional gossiper in that office. Ronke had been working at Sunrise FM for over a year. She had a strong perfume that could delete memories and eyelashes longer than a job description. She walked into rooms like a hurricane, wearing high heels and pride. When Tade joined, Ronke said, "Oh, new girl, you'll get used to it. We'll all start energetic before reality slapped us." But reality didn't slap Tade. Success hugged her instead. Within weeks, Tade became everyone's favorite. Her reports were perfect. Her smile was brighter than the office bulbs. And even the boss, Mr. Femi, couldn't stop praising her. Ronke started having headaches she couldn't explain. She told herself, "It's not malaria, it's jealousy." Ronke decided she would frustrate Tade till she cried or resigned. She started by doubling Tade's workload. She would sneak to Tade's desk and drop more files while whispering, "Let's see how you will smile after this one." But instead of complaining, Tade would just hum gospel songs and say, "Promotion, locate me by fire." Even the office photocopier, that usually refused to work for everyone, suddenly started obeying Tade. One day, Ronke shouted, "Even the printer has joined our village people." Mr. Femi, the boss, decided to run a smell investigation. He came to work unusually early, by 7 a.m. The last time he came that early, Barry was still president. He walked in, and guess who was already there? Tade, dressed neatly, desk arranged, singing, "This kind God, oh, I never see your type, oh." The boss smiled. "Good morning, Tade." "Good morning, sir. Happy New Week." "You are always this early?" "Yes, sir. Sometimes I come with the security guard." That morning, When the rest of the staff arrived around 8:30, their jaws dropped. Even Ronke's wig slid backward when she saw the boss sipping tea in his office. Everyone immediately pretended to be busy. One guy even started typing aggressively on a computer that wasn't switched on. 2 days later, Mr. Femi called Tade into his office. He gave her a paper and said, "Please read this aloud." Her heart was beating, drum beat style. She opened it. A letter of promotion. She screamed, "Jesu, me, manager." When others came in, they found her sitting confidently in the manager's chair. Ronke burst into laughter. "My dear, stand up before Oga comes. Don't play with fire." Then Mr. Femi entered and said, "Oh, that's a new seat. Congratulations, Manager Tade." Office silence. Even the air conditioner paused. One cleaner whispered, "Eh? That small girl? Manager?" Someone else muttered. Ronke's face rearranged like Wi-Fi connection in rainy season. Tade didn't change. She still greeted everyone, cracked jokes, and even brought puff-puff for the office on Fridays. She organized meetings, introduced team goals, and convinced the boss to raise everyone's salary by 8%. Everyone was happy except Ronke, who said, "This girl has turned hard work into witchcraft." So she changed strategy from open jealousy to fake friendship. Ronke started bringing food for Tade. "Manager ma, I made jollof rice for you. It's not poison, no." She would clean Tade's table, offer to carry her bag, even spray air freshener in her office before she arrived. But behind her smiles was Wi-Fi powered wickedness. Meanwhile, the boss, Mr. Femi, had been battling a health issue secretly. One day, he called Tade and said, "If I tell you something, don't scream." "Sir, as long as it's not ghost related, I'm fine." He confessed that he had been sick and that the doctors gave him limited time. Tade almost cried. "Sir, don't say that. Doctors report, but God decides. You will live to dance at your grandchildren's wedding." Touched, Mr. Femi said, "Tade, you are the kind of woman every man prays for. Please allow me to spend the rest of my days with you." Tade blinked 3 times. "Sir, are you proposing or giving me a new role?" They both laughed. Months later, Mr. Femi passed away peacefully. Tade mourned deeply, but she honored his memory by working even harder. Instead of being sympathetic, Ronke threw a private thank you party in her mind. She decided she would finally finish what she started. She traveled to her village to meet one traditional counselor, an old man whose consultation office was beside a gold pin. She said, "Baba, I want my colleague to obey my every word. The man gave her a small doll, one feather, and a red cloth, saying, "At 3 p.m., tie them together and say whatever you want her to do." She got home, put them beside her bed, and said, "Since 3 p.m. is still far, let me rest small before 3 p.m. I beg." And that's how she entered permanent rest mode. Nobody saw it coming. Even her alarm rang for 15 minutes before giving up. The feather fell on the floor, and the doll looked confused. Karma just whispered, "Mission accomplished." Months later, a new accountant named Kunle joined the company. He was funny, polite, and had a laugh that sounded like a generator starting. Tade and Kunle became close friends, then partners, then husband and wife. They had 3 kids, opened a scholarship foundation in memory of Mr. Femi, and lived happily ever after. As for Ronke, rumor has it that whenever someone at Sunrise FM tries to cheat or gossip, their computer restarts by itself, probably a ghost trying to still press delete on people's peace. The moral lesson of this story: if you carry other people's matter on your head, life will use that head to balance karma. Hard work doesn't shout, it promotes itself. And finally, never fight someone who prays before checking their emails. You will lose both physically and spiritually. Hey African Tales by Sonia. Thank you all for watching to the end of the story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and share the story out with your loved ones who might love to see them. Thank you all for watching once more, and thanks for supporting me. And remember, make yourself the priority. Don't let anyone bring you down. Until I come your way again with more interesting stories. Ciao!